Well, welcome once again to Lahti, the penultimate weekend of cross-country World Cup racing. And the first of the competitions we bring you today is the women's pursuit. 5 kilometers in classic and 5 kilometers in stride and glide, with all the big names really here: Kowalczyk, Bjoergen, Longer, Johaug, Kalla, Follis, after all their exertions in the Nordic Ski World Championships. And here we are just a week on, and they've found the energy to come to the Lahti Games. 72 competitors getting ready from 15 countries to contest this shortened women's pursuit. And we'll be back to set up the race for you after this. Well, here in Lahti, everybody just adjusting their positions to get ready for this women's pursuit. 5 kilometers in classic style, 5 in freestyle, and a bonus points opportunity within this race for the women. Just 1 bonus point, and it comes at 3.9 kilometers during the classic phase. And the loop they're doing here is 2,500 meters. So that bonus point sprint is going to come on the second rotation in the classic run from here. So just looking forward now to who is likely to make the headlines here. Well, of course, Marit Bjoergen with a fantastic record. Justyną Kowalczyk has secured the title for the season, the Wiesmann World Cup cross-country title, and can't be caught by Bjoergen, or indeed Follis, who's in 3rd place for Italy.
Mariana Longer, we have the pursuit here in Lahti. Do you like the course in Lahti?
It's very hard course in Lahti, where like Oslo, but we have I hope in the good result tomorrow and in the good success.
We have also a bonus sprint in 3.9K. Will you go for it?
It's so difficult. We have a lot of people tomorrow, a lot of girls go to the sprint. I don't know. I hope in this, but I don't know.
What will be your goal for the final result tomorrow?
Oh, I hope in the 4, 5, because we have Bjoergen, we have Johaug, and the other Kowalczyk. We have all people, all girls tomorrow. It's so hard work, like the World Championship.
Thank you very much, and good luck for the race.
Thank you so much for all. Bye.
Mariana Longer, who currently occupies 4th place in the World Cup standings, and has had a pretty good season, I think. Just missing out really on medals at the World Championships, but overall has played her role as the senior member of the Italian team. As you see, Marit Bjoergen looking as cheerful as ever. 4 gold medals, of course, in the Nordic Ski World Championships, so a super time for her. And just getting ready for this race start here. And it'll be very interesting to see the renewal of battle here between Marit Bjoergen and Justyną Kowalczyk, because all through the season Marit Bjoergen has had the edge on her great Polish rival, who didn't succeed in her great goal to get a World Championship gold medal, and has the consolation of winning the Tour de Ski and defending her World Cup title, but was very disappointed not to get a gold medal in Oslo. Well, here at Lahti, the clock ticking towards 1:45 in the afternoon on what is an overcast day. As you can see, the air temperature quite high, and the snow temperature, well, it shouldn't be too difficult for waxing today. As you see, the climb here, 750 meters, and then a drop down here on this a classic leg, the stride and glide leg, and then a descent, the famous descent into the Lahti Stadium. And as for the freestyle, again, you can see slightly steeper start, then a quick descent, and then once again, a really demanding climb, and virtually nowhere to rest during the freestyle loop here. So a pretty demanding course, as Mariana Longa was outlining a little bit earlier. It isn't easy here. And this is the list of starters. This is a mass start, of course, because it's a pursuit race. And Justyną Kowalczyk is the world's #1 in the front row, alongside Marit Bjoergen and Mariana Longa. Therese Johaug up in the front rank as well. And after her unbelievable victory a week ago, last Saturday, in the women's finale, you just wonder that she has got the energy to come back here, but the adrenaline will be pumping. She will want to finish as high as she can in the World Cup rankings. She's currently in 6th place, Therese Johaug. And just looking at the way she's progressed, it really is quite remarkable. Therese, who's, as I said, sitting in 6th place in the World Cup rankings, with a major chance of more points here today, I think. Hasn't won a World Cup race. In fact, she won one section of the Tour de Ski, Therese Johaug, but looking for an outright World Cup win here, that would top off her season, I think. So here are your 72 athletes. Pursuit, third, a bronze medal in the 30-kilometer mass start finale. Marit Bjoergen, by contrast, from Oslo, fresh from gold in the 10-kilometer classic, gold in the 15 pursuit, gold in the sprint, and a bronze medal, of course, in the 30-kilometer mass start, and a relay gold with the Norwegians. They're under starters' orders. Here we go, the women's pursuit in Lahti. Once again, seems to be the fashion at the moment for long holds, uninterrupted coverage of this 10,000-meter race, the first 5,000 meters in classic stride and glide, as the best women racers in the world go up on the climb for the first 750 meters, spearheaded by Justyną Kowalczyk, the World Cup champion for the 3rd successive season. She won it in 2009, defended in 10, defended again this season on the near side, being shadowed there by Marit Bjoergen. Marit Bjoergen, who has raced sparingly in the World Cup. She was the dominant racer during the first period in December, then missed the Tour de Ski, then came back, of course, for the build-up to the World Championships with a victory in Otapa in the 10-kilometer classic, which was so important to her. Got another one in Drammen in the 10-kilometer classic there as well. So Bjoergen has been the nightmare for Justyną Kowalczyk, as you see them getting away again. Wearing 3, that'll be Mariana Longa for Italy, 4, Therese Johaug in the red for Norway, the white for Sweden, Charlotte Kalla. And then behind her, Italy, white and blue, Arianna Follis, as they come up the tunnel to the turnaround, where they just turn back on themselves, go back through the other tunnel, then climb up onto the terraces. And on the right of your screen there, wearing 3, that is Mariana Longa, who would always want to make an impression here in the classic phase. Shadowing her, not far behind, Charlotte Kalla. And in fact, going up underneath and behind the ski jumping hill here. So on the left of your picture, wearing 13, that's Astrid Jacobsen for Norway in the red. On the right, that's Marianne Longa. Right behind her, Charlotte Kalla on the right-hand side. Right behind her is Aino-Kaisa Saarinen for Finland. And 10 right behind her, Krista Lautenmäki, who ran every race in the World Championships. And you can see it's pretty crowded up there. Just a little bit off the pace, Anna Haag. And further back there, just going through another of the Finns. That was Kerttu Niskanen, who's had a good season for Finland. And there is the turn. Really nice, wide, 9-meter wide tracks. And really good preparation here in Lahti. And the terrain, as you can see, busy all the time. The bonus sprint, that comes up on the second rotation. And you can add to your points 15 if you cross the line in first place, 10 in second place, 5 in third place. And just getting a bit spread out there. Katrin Zeller, 14 going through. 22, just a little bit off the pace, Laura Barthelemy. 53, one of the Canadians going through. That was Daria Gajova. And already getting pretty spread out here by the strong forcing pace of Justyna Kowalczyk, who's leading on here. Marit Bjoergen, right where Justyna Kowalczyk does not want it to be. Now you can see the back through the tunnel onto the terraces. And Bjoergen on the right, Kowalczyk on the left here, taking each other on. 13 on the left there, Astrid Jacobsen following behind 4, that's Johaug. 9 on the near side, Anna Haag going through. 11 trying to get into it, Marta Kristoffersen, and she's just ahead there of Aino-Kaisa Saarinen in the dark blue for Finland. And Marit Bjoergen, of course, looking to add victories after that all-time World Cup total of Jelena Valve. 17 just moving forward, Shevchenko. And you can see how spread out they are when, of course, they come into the stadium the next time around. They'll be going out and looking forward to that sprint, and then after 5,000 meters, of course, it's change on to freestyle skis. Kowalczyk put back there by the Norwegians. Something she won't be too happy about. 18 going through. That was Masako Ishida, who'll be better on this leg. And it's the dynamic Therese Johaug, who's taken it up and has gone ahead of Marit Bjoergen. And these two working ahead of Justyna Kowalczyk. This is deja vu for Justyna Kowalczyk from last weekend. And just in trouble there. That could have been Anna Haag as they come round onto the terraces. Justyna standing tall there. The two Italians, Marianne Longa and Follis. And round the traditional trademark right-hander back into the stadium floor. And it's Johaug from Bjoergen. And you can see Kowalczyk on the far side. Astrid Jacobsen not that far away as they build up here. Good atmosphere in the stadium. Impossible to match the 150,000 from last weekend, but nonetheless they're making good noise, and that'll be welcomed by the athletes. Not so much noise though when they go out into the country. So 900 meters from now they hit the sprint for bonus points.